Ladies and gentlemen, let me start my speech with this word. Yes, kepo. Basically, kepo is knowing every particular object. You're welcome for the information. And now I'm curious, are you a kepo person, ladies and gentlemen? Without us realizing it, we all kepo. In our daily life, we often feel curious on something trivial, like, is this artist really cheating on his wife? I thought he's a loyal guy. And then we gossip about it to our friends. Some people also said that being kepo is annoying. Like, why do you have to feel curious on something that aren't in our lane? But what if I said that there is a way to keep being kepo in a good way? And even it could lead us to a golden future. Ladies and gentlemen, curiosity is one of the most powerful forces in human history. It allows us to dive into the concepts of why and how. For example, the gravity. Isaac Newton. Yes, Isaac Newton was one of the most influential scientists in history, who was initially curious about how could an apple fall from a tree. Later on, he discovered the law of gravity. Do you know who else has a great impact in global advancement out of curiosity? Yes, Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook. Facebook was made incidentally, all because he's curious about social interaction and networks. From these stories, we know that the continuous pursuit of knowledge can navigate uncertainties and adapt to the new situation more efficiently. Now, as students, we need to realize that being curious gives lots of benefits, even to a bigger scale, such as global advancement. Even research from Harvard Business School said that curious employees are more likely to propose innovative ideas. And companies that foster curiosity are more likely to be innovative and creative. Now, we may wonder, but what can we do? We are only students, not some famous scientist or even the descendant of Albert Einstein. Relax, don't panic. Of course, we can contribute to this process of advancement. Here are the ways that we can do in our life. And I believe number 2 will shock you. First, being an observer. Start to identify global challenge that intrigues us. For me, I start to identify on how does deaf people learn English. I'm curious about this matter because at that time, I was strolling around my city. And then I met a guy who was teaching several people English. But when I looked more closely, I realized that those several people were all deaf. Those little things around us could spark curiosity. First we observe, and then we wonder. The second step is start to engage with experts. Engage with experts in the field could help us. For me, I start to talk to that guy who teaches deaf people. And it turns out he has a community that called Gerkatin, Gerakan untuk Kesejahteraan Tunarungu Indonesia. I start to learn and make connection with them. And then you also could join relevant forums or participate in discussions. Because engage with experts could give us valuable insight and even collaboration opportunities. The third step that we can do is apply what you have learned and take the challenge. For me, I start to make some social movement. When I know the methods, I start to do some social movements. And I even start to talk about this matter to my lecturer. And he said that it was a great idea. I could start my own seminar, try to raise awareness to help deaf people. That's what he said. But of course, everything has the challenge. For me, the challenge is when I do some social movements, there are only few people who participate. But that's fine. What's important is we have that intention. Those little things we do are really matter. And just like that, we have created advancement in the globalization world. And that's my experience in curiosity. How about you? Do you have experience in curiosity, ladies and gentlemen? You know, someone who is curious are more likely to be successful because they are curious about their own dreams. Everybody has dreams, but people who are curious could achieve their dreams faster. Maybe 1 year from now, 2 years from now, but definitely not 10 years from now. When we curious, there is where the door of opportunity will open for us. When you want to be a programmer, start to being curious on how to be a good programmer in the world of class. Not just taking classes at college and then do nothing to achieve your goals. And then, when you want to start being a content creator, start being curious on how to be a good content creator and learn more deeply about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, curiosity is not just a trait. It's a superpower that could lead us to a significant advancement, even to personal or professional. As we look more into the future, it is essential to nurture our curiosity to ourselves and even to the next generation. It's like I have one favorite quote from Albert Einstein. It said that the most important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Seek to understand and listen to learn. I'm Risya Qanita, thank you.